UNRELEASED just got a brand new humongous leak of the brand new Volcano 2.0 Dragon map. And guys, they just gave us an early access picture of what it looks like. And it's absolutely insane. And this video is going to be just absolutely insane with every single leak. And we're going to be talking about everything coming in the next update, plus the Volcano 2.0 map leaks. If you guys are excited for this video, or you guys just love UGVR, make sure to leave a like on the video because it helps out the video and channel a lot. Also, subscribe before 100,000 subscribers, because at 100,000 subscribers, I'm going to be eating a mustard cookie on camera. And it's going to be absolutely insane. And hopefully it tastes good. Speaking of mustard cookie, go check out the merchant link in the description. We have the mustard cookie merch and also the brand new UGVR merch right here. Go check it out in the link in the description. It's all on sale right now, so go check it out. It's absolutely insane. Join the Discord in the link description, and let's get right into this video. Okay, so we are inside of UGVR. As you guys can tell, we are inside of UGVR. Hopefully you can tell. If you can't, then get out. Dude, what is this guy? He looks like a blueberry, bro. Wait, why do I look like a blueberry now? Wait, what? But we got Mustard, the dinosaur, over there. And guys, we're gonna be getting a very special guest in this code very soon. Okay, guys, so I just got a very special guest. I just DM'd a very special guest. You guys probably never heard of him. Probably actually have. But we're gonna be waiting for him. But before we wait, we're gonna be talking about next week's update, and then we're gonna be showing you guys the brand new map leak that looks absolutely insane for Volcano 2.0. Because you guys didn't know, Volcano is actually closed right now because they're revamping it to make it like a dragon boss like fight. And guys, when I saw the picture, it is absolutely insane, and I can't wait to show you. So if you go over to Volcano right now, obviously it's closed and you can't really get any, like, there's nothing to do over here. Like, this entrance kind of open and then it just closes here with lava, and then this is lava over here. And if you try to get out of the map, this is what happened. Yo, what is that over there? Oh, that's probably just I think those are the Pig Valley because it's not loaded. And not Pig Valley, but I don't know what that is. Cow something, I don't know. Yeah, so as you guys can tell, it's obviously closed, and yeah, but we're gonna be talking about the Volcano map very soon. Let's talk about this week's update coming up. Whatever I'm about to say. Okay. So the first thing, a lot of things, dude, I can't speak right now. I'll just show you guys what's coming. Alright, for the next update, we actually do have video footage of the new weapons coming, so I'm going to show you guys that as well. But for the next update, we're going to get a new dino. I don't know how to pronounce that, bro, but it literally just said, yeah, I don't know how to pronounce this dinosaur, but we're going to get a new dinosaur. It's actually on the dino text, I already think, so I'll show you guys that in a second. And then new bundle, the combat bundle. It's probably going to have something to do with the new weapons, or maybe you unlock the weapons or a cool skin of it. New cosmetics, as usual, so we're probably going to get some, like, I don't know, cosmetics, I'm assuming. New tech weapons, you know, on the tech, right there. And then we're going to get a whip, like Indiana Jones. And we're going to get a boomerang. I think that's, wait, a fan. Okay, I think this is pretty much a boomerang. And then a thug hammer. We have videos of this, so make sure to watch the video all the way through. And then alphas in rotation. T-Rex is already there. That's already there. Is coming to the egg shop. And then a brand new golden egg. And guys, we have video footage of the brand new weapons. And then also we have the picture of the Volcano map. But we're going to show you guys the weapons right now of this early access video footage that we have got. So this is the video right here. So before I show you the video, some new tools coming soon. How exciting. In early testing, by the way. So let's look at this. So that looks like to be the whip right here. Here, I'll put it in full screen. Okay, so this looks like it's gonna be some sort of whip. Oh, like one hits the chickens. Okay. Wait, is that hammer like Thor's hammer? Yo, you guys saw that, right? It's like Thor's hammer. It comes back to you. Yo, what? You guys see this, right? You guys see this, right? He literally just threw the hammer and it came back. Dude, wait, and it looks like it had some special ability when it hit the chicken. Wait. Yeah, what was that blue hit? And then it's pink. Wait, what? Obviously, these are in early access, as they said, so they probably won't look like this because I don't know what that looks like. The whip looks cool, though. Dude, I wonder if I think they have aimbot on them. That's actually cool. And then before I show you guys the map leak of the Volcano 2.0, I'm going to show you guys this. And you guys probably all seen this, but I just want to show you what's going to be coming. So, obviously, we already got that last week. Now this week, we're going to be getting the new weapons. And then next week, we're going to be getting new mini games. And then the week after that, we're probably going to get the dragon in the shop right there. And then the week after that, we're going to be getting the Volcano 2.0. And this is where we're going to be getting the ball rug battle. So at the end of the video,
already working on the next update. So this will be returning. There'll be a pretty cool entrance with like a big giant skull that's kind of like archway in the archway here. So this is more layout than it is like actually designed. But should seem familiar for those of you who like the volcano map. Should also be a good combo of like good for land-based dinos as well as gliders. So you do want to have probably a mixture of the two to achieve this. You'll come in here. This is going to be much more of like a nest than it is just like a giant rock. And the egg will be in the middle, so it'll feel like a combination of the Magmadon battle, as well as the Flaptor chase. So you have the big egg in the middle that you'll be trying to kill, but you're really exposed in this one, and the Balaragon, that dude that I showed you here. Let's see, this guy will be in here wreaking havoc on you, as well as lava coming from the ceiling, coming from the ground. Yeah, so it'll definitely feel different than the Flaptor, but it basically is going to be the Flaptor plus the Magmadon battle with a few other twists. And then you'll have like this little escape hatch that you'll have to get out of, as you know, the tunnel that we have exiting the current volcano. And then this shield here will make it so that you actually have to wait until the encounter is done. But you can't just go through the easy tunnel and bypass everything this time. Sorry guys, I know that was a fun hack with the volcano map, but that is a very much work in progress update to the volcano map. Now, just to be clear, this is not coming until like March.
So, and then after that, we're obviously going to be getting Pig Valley Returns. It's probably going to get revamped. Oh yeah, they said there's going to be like a big pig boss in there, kind of like the cow boss, but like different. And then we're going to be getting IRL plushies, and then we're going to be getting new pouches. And he was actually explaining the pouches. So like this one right here, the skeleton one, you're going to be able to put stuff in there, and it's going to automatically sell for bones. And then this one will be like able to like spawn weapons, and then this one I kind of forget. But then after that, we're going to be getting the Boneyard Returns. And wait, how many months is this going to be? So this is going to be, okay, so this is going to be coming in 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, 4 week, 5 week, 6 week, 7 week, 7 weeks. We're going to get the Boneyard Returns. Hey Google, what day will it be in 7 weeks? Okay, in 49 days, it didn't really tell me an answer, so that's like a month and a half, kind of. So that's pretty cool. We're going to be getting the Boneyard, and then we're going to get Dino Dogs, bro. Like, what the Sigma? Look, it has a little hut for your dog, bro. That's actually insane. That looks so cute. And then after that, we're going to be getting Swimming Dinos, and then we're going to get Fishing Update, and then we're going to be getting this big boss. This looks absolutely insane, this big boss. And then we're going to be getting 4th of July. Dude, they better put some Canada Day stuff, bro. Because I'm in Canada, but... And then back to school. And then 1 year anniversary, and then Battle Arena. This looks insane, bro. This absolutely evolutions. That's pretty cool. Battle Arena, Dino Training, and then Halloween, and then Thanksgiving and Christmas. That looks absolutely insane. But guys, the new picture I'm about to show you is absolutely wild. But before we do, guys, I think they're adding. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty sure in the Q&A with the owner, I think there's going to be some sort of like Indiana Jones styled outfits because of the whip and stuff. So I think there might be. I'm not too sure. I kind of forget. I might. I don't know, but it would be cool. I do think. I think they are, but that would be pretty cool. We got some like Indiana Jones. If you guys never watched Indiana Jones, bro, you should probably go watch it if you can. But yeah, okay. So we're gonna be talking about the volcano map. What you guys have been all waiting for. Yes, I know you guys been waiting for like, I don't even know, probably like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 minutes. Dude, why do I keep saying that, bro? Alright guys, you can call me out in the comments for that one. Okay, let's go up here. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys the picture of the brand new Volcano 2.0 update, and this is gonna get absolutely insane. So are you guys ready? Wait, what if, wait, I thought there was gonna be a barrier right here. Wait, okay. Bro, I didn't know there's not gonna be a barrier. Okay, we gotta go back and then we'll show you. Okay, I didn't know there wasn't gonna be a barrier, because usually there is. So let's grab my dinosaur again. Let's recall it. Okay, recall my dinosaur. Let's go back over there and we'll show you guys the brand new picture. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go over here real quick. What the Sigma? Okay, let's go over here. Dive. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And smooth landing. Oh yeah. Alright, let's show you guys now. Okay guys, so you guys ready? In 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is what it says. First early look in the Volcano 2.0 looks so cool coming soon. So I think 4 weeks or 3 weeks if I did the calculations right. I'm not too sure. But guys, look how insane this looks. Obviously, this is very early access. But guys, look at the entrance, bro. This looks absolutely insane. So it looks like that rock structure is still going to be there. But dude, look at this entrance, bro. It's like you go through a mouth. And this absolutely looks insane, guys. So the volcano is going to be in the back. I think it's going to be more close together. But there's going to be a big arena. If you guys watched my other video, there's a big arena in there. And you're going to be like fight this dragon boss. And there's going to be an egg in the middle. I think it's going to be kind of similar to that flying map. Why can't I zoom out of this, guys? Oh, what is going on? But yeah, this is obviously very early access pictures of this. But it does look absolutely insane. So if you guys are hyped for that Volcano 2.0 map, let me know down in the comments what you're most excited for in the upcoming updates of UG. Wait. Oh, I just got out of the map. Wait, it's that easy to get out of the map these days? Wait, what? Dude, I remember when there was like no barriers. Wait, let's go this way. Oh, okay. And we out of the map. Wait, what's this water? Wait, guys, we're gonna see if we can find anything secret in the volcano map. Dude, I remember we couldn't be able to do this because we didn't have flying dinosaurs, but now we can just like go wherever we want if we get out of the map. Wait, does this lava still work? Wait, guys, should we test if the lava works? Wait, no, it doesn't work. Okay, guys, we're inside of the volcano map early. Wait, what is this? Oh, that's where like the lava and then the pit is, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, that's where the pit is. And then, wait, what if we find something cool, guys? Wait, come on. Let's go up here. Dude, what if we find the new Fortnite battle pass? Okay, I don't know what I'm saying. And it's just white and... Wait. Okay, this is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Wait, the egg's there. Okay, this is pretty cool. Guys, volcano map right here. And guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next VR video.
I'm not 100% sure. Maybe a derivative, like a different version of the like the daily scavenger hunt, but for fishing, with better rewards and everything for that. I also love the idea of being able to like actually get a dinosaur egg or a dinosaur out of it. You know, swimming dinosaurs and stuff. So lots of opportunities there. But it's got to come. Like we got to do it, obviously. And then the Moses battle. That's going to be the big Titan battle. And I have a lot of ideas for this, but we're not going to get into that now. But I'm really excited about that. So that's kind of the bare minimum. The three big things that will be coming with the swimming dino. So the initial swimming dinos update, just like we did the flying dinos, and then we'll add some more mechanics and stuff while we wrap up and open up the Moses Titan battle, and then that should be really fun with the ideas we have. So, and then obviously we'll have to do some sort of 4th of July event. Not 100% sure what it's going to be, but I like the Iguodon idea for a flying dino. We'll have some back to school stuff. Obviously going to celebrate our 1st year anniversary. This next one, I want to like tell you more about it, and I'm not sure that this is the time to do it because I'm already taking a lot of time out of the Q&A part of this. But what I'm going to say is that a lot of you guys have been with us for a long time, and we don't want the game. We want the game to always feel like the things that make the game, the core bug, like what everyone has come to love. We want that to be there and intact forever. We also want to make sure that new players have a way to experience the game and to do more with their dino collections. And so all of this that you're seeing here will likely take place not in Ugtopia. So Ugtopia will still be there, and it's same thing where the Crystal Cave is coming and going, the volcano map, the flying volcano map, the water maps, the Cow Valley, Pig Valley, all of these will continue to swap out, and that's where you'll get your dinosaurs, that's where you'll level up your dinosaurs. But when you want to train your dinosaurs, when you want to battle against other players, when you want to evolve your dinosaurs, that's going to be something that you have to kind of basically level up to be able to access, and then you're going to go access all of these things together in a space other than Autopia. It also allows it to not be overwhelming for new players who come in, but that core experience that you're all doing now will be there, and you'll still play it and have those same vibes that you've come to love and stuff. And so this is part of a bigger update. I put it in this roadmap between our 1st year anniversary and Halloween. I don't know if that's accurate. The further out all of these get, the less accurate they become. So please don't want me after our 1 year anniversary, the day after our 1 year anniversary, and say like, hey, that Q&A back in February, you promised. We will try and make this all happen, but we are a small team and we got a lot of things going, so doing our best, I promise. But really excited about all of this, and it's a big development, and it's probably someday I'll do a whole Q&A around that. Other than that, we got some fun ideas for what we're going to do with the Boneyard and some proper like scary stuff. I loved this what is it called? The Goblodon. I love this Goblodon design from one of our talented artists. And then having a proper Santa Claus bundle just seems like a slam dunk, but we're not even sure which dinosaur that's going to be. But obviously we're gonna do something with Christmas. We're gonna bring the CrystalDon back. Probably gonna have the ChilliDon be the alpha that's in the ice cave instead of the crystal cave, and just continue to make all of those. Every single time we bring it back, it's gonna be just a little bit better. So it'll be better than it was last year for sure. You'll already see how much better the crystal cave is now than even the ice cave was last Christmas, and it's so much better than the original crystal cave too. So it's just every single map is going to get better and better, have a little bit of things here and there to polish it, make it more fun and exciting. Let me just make sure, I think that's everything I was going to share, so we can get into questions now. Let me just make sure there wasn't anything else I looked at. Oh yeah, I just wanted to share. I know you guys saw this already, but I love how this turned out. So awesome. So I know that this is already in the Discord and stuff, but I think one of my favorite dinosaurs, and it looks amazing in game if you haven't seen it yet, like the crystal texture and everything. I don't know, I think we're just doing some pretty cool work. So yeah, that's everything. Always fun to share that stuff with you guys, and hopefully, you know, like I'm talking about stuff months out, and I know that sometimes like you guys are like, all I care about is what's live now or what's going on tomorrow, just because that's what you can actually access right now, and it's all just promises until it's actually in the game. So but we're planning, and we're doing everything we can to make this game as fun as possible. So hopefully you like that little tease of what's to come. Hopefully it helps you guys go out there and make some more content, and be excited for the future of UG. I know I am, and I just appreciate you guys continuing every single day to come back to the game. I mean, we're hitting over 200,000 users per day often. We've hit over 250,000 a couple times. Still a fraction of some of what the other games are doing, but metrics wise, everything we could have hoped for in the first year, we've already far surpassed. And so really grateful to you guys, and feel like things are going really well. Now that said, I know you guys have some questions. I know we're not always clear, and I know that you want the immediate game to be better. So let's get into some questions. I think we've got some today that address some concerns, but also have some really fun ideas that I'm excited to talk further about. So yeah.
Questions time. I'm excited.
Questions time.
Some of these are really thoughtful. I'm really excited to hear your answer. All right, so let's just dive right in. The Lionheart wants to know, can we get a friending system like Gorilla Tag where you can just join your friends in codes?
Yeah, that is also on the roadmap. It's not as like those types of things. We're almost adding one or two of those every single time, and sometimes you don't know that they're even happening. Like security measures for sure have been in there. Quality of life stuff, meaning like you'll notice in this update, for example, there's been times where you can't like switch weapons and then like give it to somebody else, like it deactivates it or something. So like we're fixing that kind of stuff all the time. We're adding small things. So that is on the roadmap. It's not featured here, but it's on our internal calendar. I don't want to put a date to that because again, it's like who knows, and those kinds of things get moved around all the time. But it's a great question. Absolutely has to happen. It will happen before we officially launch. So my hope is that would be at least in the next year, if not, fairly soon, because it's a great thing that you guys need to be able to do. We want you to be able to hop in and basically just find your friends right away. So at the very least, I think it would come when all that big like evolution and PvP stuff happen, because there'll have to be some systems in place for you to have like your proper tribe and fight with people that you want to fight with and have teams and stuff. So all of that would at least come by then.
Everyone's still really excited about the fishing and like swimming updates. So the next question from Flex is, with the fishing mechanism, will you be able to trade those fish?
Yeah, I love that idea. My current thought would be only if it's like a proper egg or like rideable dinosaur. I've even considered like literally making it like a crappy little like thing that you mount, but it can't really move because it doesn't have arms or legs or anything. So it's like not a swimming dinosaur. It's just like a fish you can ride. It's just like a one-off hilarious thing to kind of try and collect all the variants of. So you'd be able to trade that one. But we would totally consider doing like a proper fish trading thing if we have some sort of collection in it. So short answer is I'm not positive. Depends on how elaborate our fishing becomes. But right now in my head, it's super elaborate. So yes.
Okay, next question. Will from Traffic VR, will you make a way to convert bones into nugs eventually?
I don't think we can do bones into nugs. I get this question a lot, and we have finally got somebody helping us out with actual like proper data analytics and stuff, and making sure we balance the economy and tracking all this. We've been tracking all the stats, but there's so many things that we're following we don't totally know what to do with. The problem with that is we sometimes kind of like, if we had that mechanic, then we couldn't do things like the cowbell for 1 million bones, because then people would equate the two. Like it would really suck to be like to just give an entire lobby like 1 million bones, and then they could just buy everything in the game right away because they happen to be in that lobby. So that's the only reason we kind of like can't. It would break a lot of things, and we like to have fun with the bones since they are kind of a free currency. Also, there's always been the plan that there's going to be some sort of catastrophic event that's going to make you lose your bones. That wouldn't happen for a while, so don't worry about it, but there'd be a bone reset that might happen someday, and then that would be sad for people who are saving up their bones to convert them to nugs. The other way, though, we can totally do and plan to do too. So nugs to bones is a possibility for sure, but I know that's in less demand.
Next question: will the dragon have fire breath?
Okay, so that is part. Yeah, that's a great question. A lot of the dinosaurs are currently being designed with power-ups in mind. So Dilophosaurus, obviously, spitting something makes a lot of sense. The Ankylosaurus being able to tail whip was totally part of the plan. Those would come with dino training. So the Dragodon will not launch with fire breath. The Magmadon does not currently have like meteor breath or fire breath or anything like that. The Balrog will also not have fire breath at launch. But when we do that whole other map with evolution and dino training, that's when it would be able to do that. So not now, not at the launch of some of these dinosaurs, but long term, those things will be an option for sure.
Void asked, will you add dinos eventually that can climb? And by that, I mean grab onto surfaces and go upside down, or ones that can dig.
I love that idea. I mean, for those of you that know Monkey Do, or are kind of our first big internal title at Continuum VR Studios, for the longest time I was like, man, why? Like I felt like our movement system that we had created was preferable because you could climb anything, anywhere, and launch yourself off of it. So, love the idea of having like a gecko type dinosaur that can like suction cup onto walls and grab everything. So I love that idea. That is definitely my hope that eventually we'll be able to do that. We're deciding if after swimming we would do like a climbing dinosaur, or if we did like a digging into the earth dinosaur. So yeah, love the idea. Not on the roadmap currently, but very easily could be added to it.
Next question from Mama Coco: will the CrystalDon have 2 golden teeth like a Cryodon?
Yep, CrystalDon does. There's this cool mechanic I'll tell you guys now because you're gonna see it tomorrow anyways. It's kind of shrouded, so it's kind of shrouded in like crystals and rocks, like sleeping behind it as if it's like kind of caved in and kind of like rested over it. So you still will be able to go back and access the teeth. But since it's kind of covered, you can't just like spam it right away. You have to pull the teeth now. So you have to pull a tooth and you can't hit it until it's actually chasing you. So it is going to be a little bit harder, which is why it's a 1 in 20 chance instead of a 1 in 50. It's also going to be more rare, so you do want to have your buddies like ready to rock. So it should be a lot of fun. But yeah, 2 teeth, and then it does drop teeth and a giant rib cage as well. So I mean, it's going to be great if you get it. And for at least this weekend, you'll have a 1 in 10 chance. So I mean, if you want a CrystalDon this weekend, chances are you're going to get one. Yeah.
Next question from Fuzzy Frog: is going to stop updating in the future on Quest 2? Because as a Quest 2 player, this idea really scares me.
Yeah, that one's kind of like a little bit out of our hands. We launched Monkey Do with the Quest 1 being compatible, but then I mean, I don't know if you guys even were like alive when the Quest 1 came out. Most like it feels like it was a decade ago, even though it really wasn't that long ago. But the Quest 1 isn't supported anymore by Meta or by most games. So it would only be at that point when it really like truly isn't working anymore, and it's been there for a long time. We don't plan to, and our game seems to work just fine for it. So I think there's still a lot of life in the Quest 2. So
I have so too. Next question from Willie: will you make it so if I mute a player, it'll actually mute them rather than hearing the mumbling sound? Which I know I've complained about that because it shows up on a recording and I hate it.
Yes, yeah. So the idea is we'll probably have 3 toggles, and this should be something I add into the calendar sooner than later, but keeps getting pushed back. So the idea would be you push it once, it turns into what it currently is. You push it again, and it actually like makes it so you can't hear anything from them. And then if you push it again, you won't be able to see them either. So that's the plan. Just takes a little bit to do all 3 of those. The funny thing is that the way development works, we just did that literally as like a joke, and I was like, cool, this is better than what we had in mind. And then we just never had time to go back and do it properly. So it does just take time, but I can get it on the calendar. So short answer, yes. Long answer, I don't know exactly when. Should be
it's
soon.
Funny the unintended consequences of that. Like, not really. You probably thought it was fun, but then you didn't think about creators recording at the time. But
exactly. It just made me laugh so hard, and I was like, oh my gosh, just keep that in there. That's hilarious. And then like 3 months later, we're like, oh my gosh, why did we leave that in there? So yeah.
All right, the next question is from Yiggy: will there be a scavenger hunt for the Easter update?
Yeah, we got to do a proper Easter egg hunt, right? Dino egg hunt. So there will be. This is again where kind of like scope is still being determined on how well things go and everything. But I have somebody who's going to be working on it starting next week. So I'm hoping we can push that. Sometimes our developers and our artists are amazing and they get through stuff really quick, and then sometimes they have to get pulled off onto other things like updating the muting system because I'm like, we found that we got to just do it. So at the very least, there'll be something. I want it to be pretty fun, and I think most likely what you see for St. Patrick's Day, it'll be just an improved version of what you see there because we'll be building that system, and then shortly after we'll be doing an Easter egg hunt. So
that dice asks, are there going to be exclusive dinosaurs? Not limited, but exclusive. Basically, like they're only going to come out once and then never again.
I've wanted to do that for a long time, so I'd imagine at some point it'll make sense to do that. Probably like a pre-launch one where we give all you guys who've been playing the game since before launch like one chance to get a dinosaur. Like like kind of like the OG glasses or something similar to that. It'll be like an OG dino, so that for all of you guys who've been with us through early access, that's one place that I think of, but there's plenty of other chances where it's like, oh, this is it. This is the only time to get it, and then it's gone forever. So certainly think that'd be fun.
That'd be cool.
For now, we just want to make sure we have enough dinosaurs. Yeah.
Realitech had like a coming out of early access, like had a bundle or something. That'd be cool. We had like an OG bundle. People.
Yeah, OG bundle / dinosaur that never comes back.
Remy says, can you please make it so that the glitch when someone leaves while having a dino on the table, like trading table, it resets the table. It's really annoying. Also, can we have 2 trading tables?
Yeah, so I don't know, like some of you may have seen this in early like beta testing before we actually publicly launched. We had, I think, 3 tables at once, but with the amount of like duping going on and scams and stuff, the more tables you have, the more options you have the more ways you have to break it and scam people and everything. And so, man, we turned those off real quick, and we've just been scared to touch that thing ever since, just because we've got thousands of people in there trying to break things. It's been now a good chunk of time, and it's in a pretty stable spot, so I think we can revisit it. I want to redesign it just like visually, not technically, but redesign the tables, put 2 of them out, and then fix simple things like that. We're scared to touch anything that might introduce a new way to dupe or scam. So I think we're a lot better than we were like even a month ago, and especially better than we were like 2-3 months ago. So
next question from Agent: are you going to add anything on April Fools?
Yes, we will. I have a couple ideas. Some of them are ready to rock. I'm not sure we're gonna do all of them. We have this thing. I don't know if I'm allowed to announce it or not. We have a collaboration that's happening, and it's also coming out on April 1st. So it actually will work pretty well, because you can hop in there and there'll be something kind of pretty funny that'll only be taking place for 24 hours. But then we'll be launching another kind of collab that's starting on April 1st as well. That I get more details on later. So it'll be April 1st isn't a Thursday. And it's not technically like an update day, but you'll definitely want to hop in the game on April 1st is what I'll say. I'll also say I think the chickens are going to be retaliating for that horrific that happened not too long ago, as you all know. So
I wouldn't be surprised. The cave art in tomorrow's update is insane. It made me so sad. I know a lot of people haven't seen it yet, but it's like, oh, it's something else. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. We had ideas for that, but when it was like that was pretty dead. That was amazing. I don't think we've had a Q&A since that happened or whatever, but that was hilarious. We were laughing so hard, guys. Like at our company, like we had bets going on how long it was going to take, and obviously we made like the videos and stuff, poking fun at it and everything. But you guys blew away everybody's expectations. I think Yum Yum was certain it was going to be 10 days, but nobody guessed 11 hours. That's for sure. 11 and a half hours. That was amazing.
No, we did a poll with staff. Nobody said under a day, so that was crazy.
I said 2 weeks.
Yeah, you said 2 weeks. You're the only one who thought it was.
Yeah.
The next question is about the community events as well. Inky said, is the Orosaur the only main dinosaur for community events?
I guess this is as good a time as any. Our plan is to have you guys design another dinosaur, and that will be rotating probably through 3 different dinosaurs at one point. So the next one will need to be a hunter design. I'm probably stealing a lot of thunder here. Should I stop talking? Tearing Yum Yum, sorry. I won't get into it, but
too late. Gets out of the bag.
Okay. Yeah, we definitely are going to be asking for more from you guys. So we'll probably give out the Orosaur at least 1 more time, probably 2 more times, since this one is going to take longer. It's not 12 hours, which we were like, okay, we got to up it a lot. So our hope has always been about a month, and we're like right on track with that. Well, you guys are ahead of schedule already. You're 45% in like 11 days. So anyways, good job on that. But so you guys will probably unlock it in another 12 days or so, 12 to 15 days, my guess. But once you do, we'll have a new challenge for you. I'm excited about this next challenge, and then the next challenge will probably have a new dinosaur wrapped into there. So keep an eye out on the Discord. Get some fun ideas for a hunter, and we'll probably have you guys choose. But I'm thinking like something like a Sigmasaur or a Picodon, or something like that. The Orosaur was so great, but I hope hopefully you guys can pick a good dino name as well. So we'll have you guys give us something good.
Next question is from I Am Not a Fake Stool. Will you ever be able to make it so maybe we can eat food and get buff or get stronger, like to maybe fight the dinos with our hands and stuff like that? They said, I know it's stupid, but I want to eat food and UGG and start boxing dinos.
No, for reals. I have had the same thought quite often. I think eating stuff is so fun. I think like for whatever reason in Sea of Thieves, like that, when I was playing that game, there's something so satisfying about eating. And I've done a lot of VR games where you eat and it's super rewarding. But the fact that you can't just take like a chicken leg and eat it kind of sucks. The main reason we don't is because like you would accidentally do it and then you'd be like, oh crap, the loot is gone or whatever. So as far as like beefing up your guy, I think that would have to be something that comes later down the road. I love that idea though.
And Rasan asks, could you please make it so you buy saddles for people? I want to buy a saddle with my nephew.
Yeah, it's technically a lot more difficult than it seems. At least it was when we first wanted to do that. So it's a great idea. I love the idea. Yeah, the technicality behind it is the tricky part. Mostly for like security reasons and other things that I won't get into on this call. But yeah, I'd love to. It's certainly something that makes more sense for community driven. You know, it's supposed to be collaborative. You want to be able to buy stuff for your friends. So we'll get it in there at some point. We have to. It was always part of the design. So great question.
There's also another question about from Breakfast. Can you remove bundles from eggs? I buy bundles for exclusivity, and you can get them from normal eggs, which I think there's been a lot of rumors surrounding that recently.
Yeah, well, and rightfully so. So I'll just be 100% transparent here, so you guys are aware. We did not want to make the bundles exclusive because we wanted everyone to feel like they get everything right out of the gate, no matter what. Like you never had to pay a dime to be able to get everything we give access to. So that's how we started, and for the first couple months, that's how it was. Then we introduced a security measure that actually stopped that from happening. So accidentally, we started removing the bundles from the egg drops. So anyways, long story short, we recognized that and then fixed it so that it was back to its original intent. And then as soon as we did that, we realized the majority of people preferred it to be the other way around. And then in talking to like the Yeeps team about it and our data analysts and as a team, we realized that you can still get a Dilophosaurus for free no matter what. You don't ever have to pay anything to get every single dino. And you can trade if you really want to for that dino. So you actually still can get every single dino variant in the game without ever paying a dime. And so it's back to where it will be back to, if it's not already by tomorrow, be back to where you'll only be able to get the bundle dinos through purchasing the bundle. So yeah.
All right. Well, that's all the questions I had. I think it's on to creator questions. Yum yum.
There were actually a couple that I had sent. Let me just pull them up. I forgot.
Those.
A few creators where a bunch of people were asking about the day and night cycle. Want to talk about that?
Yes, I love the idea of the day-night cycle. Obviously, super immersive. The way we set up our scene to make it look as good as it is while still being performant is we do something called baked lighting, and it's really complicated to set up and to get to look good. Especially every single time we do anything in any map, we have to like rebake the lighting for the entire map. So it's really complicated. And if we were to have a day-night cycle, it would look pretty bad probably half the time, and maybe all the time it would look really bad. I don't know if you guys, for those of you who were playing during Halloween, we tried for quite a while to get it to look good at night, and we didn't do a great job. I think we did a lot better job on the second nighttime update during the Christmas update when we did that for just a couple weeks or whatever it was, because we'd figured it out. However, baking lighting just takes such a long time, and then it makes it look so much better than if we didn't bake the lighting. So we could do a day-night cycle, but it would be at the expense of like, everything would look a lot worse. So yeah, I love the idea. I just don't know if that's something that we'll be able to pull off with our current setup. Hopefully someday, because it is a great idea. And I'd love to have different dinosaurs that come out at different times of day. Like all of that just makes all the sense in the world. So I'd love to.
There were a couple people asking about adding more like body types, beards, and just different body cosmetics like teeth, things like that.
Specific like to dinosaurs, or because we do have like teeth for Uggs right now.
For Uggs, but just more variety.
More of those, yeah. We set it up, the Uggs system, to be like uber customizable, and then we realized based off of what people were spending their like nugs on and stuff that they were way more interested in things like hats and shoulder mounted stuff, and there were just like certain types, so we kind of like leaned into what people wanted, but I think we probably need to like work back and make sure we're continuing to introduce other things as well. So I think we did like out of the gate like 15 different types of teeth, and we released those, and they were always like 1/5 as popular as even just like a simple top hat and stuff, and so we're like, oh, people don't want teeth, and so we kind of stopped making them. But we should circle back and add those, or at least bring back the one we have made, because we have so many cosmetics that don't make it into the rotation as frequently as they probably should.
I think we have a different hairstyle coming soon, I heard.
Yeah, in somebody's hut.
Someday. Lemon asks, can you sing an Ugg song for us?
No, I can't. You do not want me to do that. Our audience would drop down to like 0. But I hear Tara has a wonderful singing voice. At least that's what her emu said.
No, I have a good rapping voice. If you saw the short spitting bars.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was good. That was awesome.
Actually, Yum Yum did it on the first take. It was like perfect. I was so jealous. Mine took me like 5 times. It was so bad.
That's awesome. Yeah, check out our latest YouTube video, guys, if you haven't already.
It's not as cringy as the Unk video we made, so that's a low bar. Someone was also asking about adding the Jason mask, which I wouldn't have brought that up, but I just saw that is a possible option in the future, which is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, for sure. Halloween time, we're gonna be excited. Like last Halloween, we were just like scrambling after launch, but I'm really excited about this upcoming Halloween to do it right. So
that makes sense. I just saw the artist.
Plenty of costumes. costumes and stuff.
So I'll get it ready. That was all from ones I saw.
Awesome. So the creator questions then, is that going to be on you guys to answer, or is that one that I'm sticking around for? Okay.
Up to you. Whatever you want to do.
Okay. No, this has been great, guys. I always love having these chats with you guys, even though I'm just like looking at a whole sea of icons and everything. But and I see the chat going, but I just completely ignore it. So I'm sure a lot of really good questions came along. But I think this format works the best, and so we'll keep doing this like once every couple weeks or whatever. Every time we hit a new achievement, we'll do it at 250,000 members. We're probably going to hit 300,000 reviews, and we'll probably do one at that point too. So just keep growing this community, guys, and keep being awesome. I like literally am just getting hit up all the time by people at Meta and other game studios, and just they're really impressed with how positive of a community this is. Like mostly in game, it's where they experience it, but I see that like reflected here too. And I know it's not always perfect. I know there's bad stuff that happens. I know that we could be better, and I know that like I'm like technically an unk and everything, so I'm trying my best, but I'm really a kid at heart for real. Like I spent the weekend playing mini golf and go-karts with my college roommate and stuff, because that's still where I'm at. So video games and this is our jam, and trying to make a good game and trying to take this professional careers we have and make something that we would have loved when we were younger, and frankly that love to play now, and it means a lot when I hop in and play with you guys. So anyways, I'll end with that, and look forward to chatting with you guys again sometime soon. See you.